He has since tested negative.
All right, tonight, hundreds of men who say they were sexually abused by the late Ohio State University physician Richard Strauss are now demanding an investigation by both the NCAA and the Big Ten. 200 of the so-called Strauss survivors are sending letters calling for the independent investigation.
Colleen Marshall has been investigating the culture of cover-up surrounding 2 decades of abuse by the late doctor. She talked to some of the victims and their attorneys. What's the latest, Colleen?
Well, this was a virtual news conference today with attorneys and 3 of the victims. One of them is a John Doe in one of the cases, a former football player who we could hear. He spoke, but we could not see him. In the letter going to the Big Ten and the NCAA, they are calling for an independent investigation into what they say is intentional actions of the university that led to harm for hundreds of students and student athletes. Just yesterday, Ohio State announced it reached a settlement with 23 plaintiffs for about $250,000 each. But the litigants in the remaining case claim the university is refusing to negotiate in good faith with them. They say victims of Dr. Larry Nassar at Michigan State University got more than $1 million, as did victims of Jerry Sandusky at Penn State. But the Ohio State group claims abuse at OSU by Dr. Richard Strauss went on for 2 decades, included groping, digital penetration, and rape. And OSU coaches and athletic department leaders, they say, turned a blind eye.
There's athletic directors, there's coaches, there's people that knew that did nothing about it. There were people that brought this to light, but nothing was done. So initially, when we started talking about this, I was, felt guilty. I felt sad. I mean, there was a lot of emotions. And where we're sitting right now, I think I'm my sadness and all that stuff has turned to anger because we're 3 years in with this and nothing has been done.
I'm wondering how this plays into your litigation strategy. Are you asking the NCAA to actually get involved in the ongoing mediation that you are having with the university, or do you see this as an effort for the NCAA to take punitive action against the university?
No, we're not looking for punitive action. We're looking for action of a positive movement to getting this rectified. Ohio State's not doing anything. They're sitting in their own state where they think they control and nothing's happening. The legislature's being controlled. We're waiting for the court to issue a decision on a motion, but at this particular point, Ohio State's not moving from its position. We're asking the Big Ten and NCAA to step in and do an investigation so we know it's independent.
In a statement late today, university spokesman Ben Johnson told me Ohio State is not currently under investigation by the NCAA or Big Ten and has not received notification of a future investigation. So as it stands right now, the letters are going out, so we'll see, Brad, if there will be a future investigation.
So the long wait continues. Yeah, Colleen, thanks so much. This is a story Colleen's been on top of since day one. Her award-winning stories, they're worth a read. You can find them on our website. Just type NBC4i.com/coverup in your browser.